All right, so the viewer retention and watch time in the last video was absolute garbage. It was like a minute or something, and it was like a 30-minute video. So this one's gonna be shorter, and it's just gonna be a lot more stimulating. So, first of all, I make smiling favorite animations while I'm making them, and this is the time lapse of me drawing stuff. But I'm making like episodes that are gonna like imagine like SpongeBob length, you know, like 11 minutes. I don't know if you've seen what Gemston Productions or whatever, but they're gonna be like full animation, like full episodes, you know. And I got a lot of good ideas, but we're not gonna talk about that because I've already talked about it a lot. So we are going to talk about why am I not drawing? Is this working? Anyway, we're gonna talk about a bunch of random dreams I had because I don't know what else to talk about. All right, first of all, so this random dream a long time ago, there was like two guys. One of them was Indian, the other guy was like he had like a beard or something. Anyway, we were doing something. We were like good guys, but it was like something we were doing was like illegal or something. I think it was illegal. I don't know, but we were like did it, and we like had to run away from like the police. And hold on, I'm trying to read this. And like he got caught or something. He was like, I'm gonna stay back and I'm gonna fight him off or something. And so like I was like, okay, well, I'll run away. I became the Indian guy. I don't know why. I got in a car, and I don't know how to drive because I'm stupid and I didn't work on getting my license, and now I'm 18 and I still don't have my license. But I got in the car, and I can't drive cars in dreams because I don't know how to drive cars in real life. So I just crash immediately, like the car just like completely flips over. And so then I have to run down here, and there's like this bridge, and I'm like running across the bridge, and these guys are like there's just people on the bridge are like making fun of me, and they like steal my phone, and I'm like, yo, give me my phone back. And then they just like throw it into the water. They don't even know who I am. They just go up and they just take my phone and they just throw it, because like we're going over this bridge and there's like a river underneath it or something, and so they just throw it out like into the water, and I'm like pissed, but I just like leave them alone because I gotta run from the police, right? And so I run into like this hotel or something, and there's like these I knock on some door. There's a family. I think they were black, but they let me stay there. They're like, oh, you can stay here, you know, while you let it die down or whatever. And so I'm like laying low or whatever. But then the police come to the door, and for some reason the police are like evil, and they just like kill them, and then they're gonna kill me, right? So I gotta jump out the window. We're like really high up. But then it's like, you know, I haven't watched JJK, but I think it's JJK, where they do like this, they like talk about what's gonna happen. It's like, he's got to get away, and the only way he's gonna be able to do this is if he does this, and it's gonna be this really hard whatever, or it's like whatever. I don't know, it's just some like narration. And so it's like, he's gotta do the ball drop. It's the ball drop, and the ball drop is literally, I'm just like tilted like a little bit forward. You know how like Michael Jackson, and he does that like tip forward? You basically just do that, and then you just fall. And for some reason that just like negates fall damage. Well, it doesn't negate fall damage. Like imagine, you know, in Minecraft you can like jump off like a mountain, you like hit the ground, you get like land with like on like a hay bale. That was basically what it's like. And so I jump out the window when I do the ball drop, and there's like, you know, there's like those little racks or whatever that they use, they like painting or clean the windows or whatever. Like they have that like scaffolding thing that moves around. There's a guy on it, right? And I'm this Silazinian guy, and I'm dropping down, and I doing the ball drop, and I land on him, and he just like explodes. He just like completely explodes. And I end up like hurting myself really bad, like my legs are broken or something, but they're not broken to the point where I can't run, which doesn't make any sense. And then the guy from the beginning that got arrested just like shows up on the scaffolding, and he was like, oh wow, that was bad. You all right or something? I don't know what he said. But then I'm like, I'm bleeding or whatever, and I'm like, well, I gotta do the ball drop again because I gotta get all the way to the ground. And so then I do the ball drop again, and now I'm like looking up from still on the scaffolding, like I'm seeing me, the Indian guy, running to the woods. I don't remember what happened after that. Another one I'm just gonna throw in here. there was this other dream where I was at airsoft and I was like in some trenches or something. There was a lot of walls, you know, I was outside. There's a bunch of walls everywhere, and I'm just like, it's just airsoft, right? And so I'm like playing airsoft. It's really dark too. I don't know why it's dark. It's kind of like dark and like brownish fog or something. Somebody has like a minigun, but later I'm like dressed as a wizard. I'm pretending to be a wizard, and there's like this group of like 40 people come through this doorway, and I'm like, and they like try to shoot me, but I like stop all the BBs like I'm like in the Matrix, and then I'm like fireball, and I have this bucket of boiling water, and I just like throw the boiling water on them. I'm like fireball, and I was like throwing boiling water on them. I don't remember much else of that. Obviously you guys don't have enough attention span to watch more than 1 minute, so I'm just gonna cut the video here. I'm gonna make more animations. I'm gonna talk about my other dreams. I have a lot of other dreams that are like probably more interesting or something, but I hope you liked the video. Dislike the video, leave me a mean comment, unsubscribe from my channel. That's about it. Goodbye.